Okay, aquaponics system. Here's the gnarly fish tank. It's full of this shit over here called Pure Blend Tea. Smells like a whorehouse in Pahrump. It's like fish and other crap. And you pour that in here and into the sump over here. And that's how you charge the system. It takes about 4 weeks to get all this to flow before you introduce fish. And what it does is you let your plants get going, so you got good root structure before you add the fish. Just started planting some stuff last night. A little bit of spearmint. Maybe that'll cover up the nasty fish smell right now. And some strawberries and cherry tomatoes and some butter lettuce. Head of lettuce I tore out of the ground yesterday. See if it survives. And those are red sweet bell peppers. And then some cayenne peppers. Got the lime tree going in the old aquaponic tub. Some tomatoes I planted last night. I had to get this bed going. They went all night with no water, so they seem to be perking back up a little bit. But basically how this works is you look down in there. It's called a bell siphon. And what happens is the water fills up to that level, just a few inches above the surface here, and the water's pumping in over here. The water slowly fills. This bell siphon creates a vacuum, and what it does is, once it builds vacuum, it'll start to spill out over here. You can see that this is the drain for that bed. And what you want it to do is you want it to fill up with this fish water and get the roots all nice and juicy, and then suck all the water out, expose the roots to oxygen, and then it fills back up, and then it builds a cycle. You see this bell siphon is about ready to hit. So now it's sucking all the water out. And what it'll do is those notches in the bottom down there will break air, and then it'll stop the siphon, and then it'll allow it to fill back up again. And you can see the lime tree's got the same thing down here. It's emptying out right now. And then these beds fill up with water. You see right here, here's a bed. It's about ready to drain. Or it's just going through the drain cycle right now. You see it's sucking all the water out. So the trick is, you see how the pebbles are dry on top. So no algae or anything nasty goes on top. This bed's filling up. Or it just drained. So how it works is, these are all bell siphons over there, and they're all tied into this drain below. So all these bell siphons go through with all gravity, and they all flow and drain out over here. That drains for these 3 bell siphons over here. And so it's constantly filling and emptying and filling and emptying. And this pipe right here is the fill pipe, which is another siphon system. You can't see it through the mucky water, but all the way down at the bottom, it's sucking the water up, coming out here, filling, going around over here, and it comes out and fills up these beds with the water. All gravity feed. And then for a bypass, it's shut off, but if there's a bypass, I don't want to go bypass, just go back to the drain. And then there's a pump down there, and it goes up, and I'm feeding, because this is higher than the rest of the system, so I'm using the pump to feed the lime tree, but it goes up, using an extra bypass to add more water to here, and comes in, and then the pump water comes out in there. So it spills into there, goes around, goes through the drain, jumps in here, goes through the pump, starts over again.